my name is Dr. Pamela Ballard. I'd like to explain to you the 4 phases of spinal degeneration so you know how your spine will degenerate over time. Everybody thinks that their patterns are different, but it's not. There are general typical patterns of degenerative changes that occur. Just like we get wrinkles, just like we get lines in our face, just like we get lines around our eyes or underneath our eyes, we also have changes that occur in the spine. As I tell most of the patients, if you look old on the outside, don't expect to look new on the inside. So relatively, if you have a young person, like a teenager and that, you would not expect to have advanced arthritic changes unless it was like a juvenile arthritis, which is very, very rare. Okay? In this case, this is a normal degenerative spine. When we look at phase 1 of the spine, which is normal, these discs itself should be of all of the same height. If I drew a line in behind, all these vertebral bodies or vertebrae should all be basically in good alignment. And we should have a nice backwards, called the lordata curve C, backwards C-shaped curve in the neck. As we go from normal to phase 1, we lose our good alignment over time and we get more straight up and down. That brings the weight bearing forward on the discs themselves. In this case, in phase 1, we have nice normal disc spaces still. We just don't have nice curvature. We have more of a ramrod spine. And over time, if I come back to normal and I drew a line here and here where it intersects is C5, C6, as you can see here, which would be the greatest stress area from these angles depending on if I'm taking an angle forward or back. So in this case, it's more bone against bone, more hazy, not defined like the ones above, and this is lipping and spurring that occurs in arthritic changes. In phase 3, we have multiple levels of degenerative changes. Again, you can see lipping and spurring, more bone against bone. We don't have the nice defined disc spaces that we had before. And in this case, the last phase here, we can see that we don't even have hardly any bone density because in X-ray, it actually hits a hard surface like a bone and creates a nice dark color. When it hits an air pocket space like a lung, it is dark. In this case, we have no bone density left, so we have more like an osteoporosis of our spine. Plus, we have advanced arthritic changes. A lot of patients that get this would be heavy smokers, those that are on steroids, or predisposed hereditary backgrounds of having osteoporosis, metabolism disorders. Thank you for coming. Thank you.